In the news tonight, violence in schools will not be tolerated, said Minister of Education Priya Manichan.
We would be prepared to use the law to remove children who are a threat to other children, even as we ensure they're being educated, and there are facilities for that. So you could go to NOC and receive an education, as is your constitutional right, but not be a threat.
And man turns up in court accepting ownership of over 25 pounds of cocaine busted in Pushadnagar house. Guyana's Minister of Education Priya Manichan is putting students on notice that her ministry is not prepared to take lightly violence in schools.
That's not to say there isn't a school violence policy and all that, but if we are to be honest, we are seeing more. I don't know if I want to feel comfortable as yet saying we're seeing more incidences, but we're seeing more visibility of violence in schools or amongst school children, even if not in school. It is not something we're prepared to take lightly. It is not behavior we're prepared to tolerate. So I want to say very clearly to all parents, talk to your children about what's expected when they're in school or in their school uniform. And I want to say to children very, very firmly, that kind of behavior is not going to be tolerated. We would be prepared to use the law to remove children who are a threat to other children, even as we ensure they're being educated, and there are facilities for that. So you could go to NOC and receive an education, as is your constitutional right, but not be a threat to other children.
The minister sounded a warning.
So I want to sound a warning to children who have seen this kind of behavior and believe it's going to be accepted or tolerated, that we are not going to tolerate within the school system any kind of violent, unsociable behavior. The criticism will come, where is our policy on that? And so I'm telling you before it comes, that while we have a school policy on that, I don't believe it may be outdated in this time. And so we're having a relook at it with an entire mapping out as to what is to be done if any of this kind of behavior happens. So the student, yes, we have been in touch with the mother. I've spoken to her a few times. I didn't speak to her in the last 2 days, but he was discharged, I believe, on Monday. I am going to Linden today, and I actually hope to see him. And he's doing well medically, as far as I've been told. I'm not an expert in the area. The police the complaint against the other child has gone to the DPP, and I hope that body acts urgently and swiftly. And please note, I'm not telling them what to do. I haven't seen the file myself, except what we all saw. But I expect a swift response on that.
Planning an elegant or corporate event? Let the experts at Star Rentals equip you. Give your event that spectacular 5-star experience it deserves with the options of transparent tents of various sizes, indoor and outdoor formal bars and cocktail tables with LED lights, stage, podium with lighting, portable AC units, generators, executive portable washrooms, outdoor light tower, and much more. Call today 226-3020, online www.starrentalsgy.com. Star Rentals, we got you covered.
Hey, looking for office furniture, stationery, electronics, janitorial supplies, or even dietary products? Okay, stop searching, because we at Imperial Trading have all that and more. Check us out at 73 Section 8 Urban Street, or give us a ring on 639-3785. And be sure to ask about our special discounts. Whatever you need, we got it. Because at Imperial Trading, we operate so you can operate.
5 persons who were arrested by the Customs Anti-Narcotics Unit on Tuesday with over 25 pounds of cocaine and 266 grams of ecstasy were today arraigned in the Georgetown Magistrates Court. Lena Narine, James Hubbard, Clay Jennifer Butcher, Jamal Narine, and Gregory Farai, a Surinamese national, appeared in the Georgetown Magistrates Court before Magistrate Shardell Isaacs, charged with possession of narcotics for the purpose of trafficking. This was after Kanu busted 11.4 kilograms of cocaine at a house in Pushad Nagar. It is alleged that James Hubbard came out of a motor car with a black plastic bag in his hand and went into the house where Lena Narine was standing at the front door. Kanu officers then entered the yard and into the house where they saw Butcher, Jamal Narine, and Farai all standing in the house. They were all arrested by Kanu ranks. They all pleaded not guilty today and were granted $500,000 bail each. However, Lena Narine was charged with trafficking of 266 grams of ecstasy, and she was placed on an additional $500,000 bail for that offense. They were all told to lodge their passports at the court. The accused were represented by Nigel Hughes, Dexter Smart, Everton Singh Lamy, and Dexter Todd. In the court this morning, a man who claimed ownership of the drugs turned up in the court with his attorney, Patrice Henry. To this, Kanu prosecutor Richard Harris said he suspects, based on what has emerged, it might be a plot for this person to plead guilty and take the rap. Harris advised that he go to Kanu headquarters to provide such information or statement. The 5 will make their next court appearance on May 4th.
Washi. Hi people. Washing made so easy since I found Washi. Washing me use wash me clothes and I can say Washi soap powder wash clothes so nice. Washi soap powder leave your clothes color bright. Washi soap powder leave me clothes smelling nice, of course. So give thanks to Washi soap powder for doing my laundry right. Keep my clothes color bright, have my clothes smelling nice for sure. I could not ask for more. Comes in lemon and original. It is a washing machine in a pack. Washi soap powder wash clothes so nice. Washi soap powder leave your clothes color bright. Washi soap powder have my clothes smelling nice, of course.
Distributors located in the Starbrook Market.
And before we go, BK employee strangled to death. Dead is Putamba Sharma, a 69-year-old lorry driver of Independence Street, Lagrange, West Bank, Demerara. He worked with BK's quarries in the Mazaruni as a lorry driver and reported to the said location and was assigned a quarters within the compound. The police are reporting that the man was last seen alive in the compound at BK Quarries in the Mazaruni River around 18 hours on March 30th. On March 31st, around 7 hours 30, a security guard found him afloat in the Mazaruni River in the vicinity of the security base. A post-mortem examination was conducted on his body today by Dr. Neil Singh, who gave the cause of death as manual strangulation. The police probe into the matter is ongoing. For these and other stories, do visit us at our website www.rdproductiongy.com.